You're resting peacefully in your room, minding your business. All of a sudden, your child walks in and says, I want to be a business owner. What do you do? Hi everyone, I'm Shayla Boyd-Gill, your family freedom and affluence mentor. I love helping family-centered women entrepreneurs to create generational wealth, which will help them to experience exactly what they want, more freedom. So you have some things that you absolutely need to consider. Your mini you has decided that they want to be an entrepreneur. As a matter of fact, they may be super excited about it, but are you as excited as they are? There may be two reactions that you have, especially if you're already an entrepreneur. You may be elated because you're saying to yourself, my baby is following in my dreams. Or you may be scared to death because you understand what it really takes to be a business owner. So how do you best support a young entrepreneur? How do you make sure that you don't kill the dream, but instead you inspire them to take action and do more of what it is that they say that they desire? There's some things that you need to consider on this journey. How passionate are they about what they say that they want to do? Is it just a fly-by-night, I saw someone doing something and I think I'll be great at it? Or is this something that's been simmering deep down in their spirit and they need to actually birth it and make it happen? We don't know that. It's going to take some conversations. Secondly, is this something that can be monetized? If they're saying that they want a business, we all know the purpose of a business is not only to change the lives of our clients, but it's also to make money. So the idea that they have, is it something that can be monetized? Is this an idea that's going to need a lot of support? Will you be the person providing the support, or will you have to reach out to other people to support them? These are things you have to consider, especially with your schedule. You want to make sure that you can align with what it is that they say that they want, or you can find the actual support that's needed for them. Will they need funding? Meaning, do you need to invest in their dreams? Or is this something where they're going to need upfront money? We need to consider those things too. Another thing is this your genius zone? This is a big one for you. They have an idea, they want to monetize it, they're passionate about it, you have the money to invest in it, but is this something you can truly support them with the knowledge base that you have? Or are you going to be going to Google? Are you going to be going to the library? Or do you need to bring in someone else that has that exact expertise to help the person to move faster? Now, I'm having this conversation with you today because I've been in your shoes. I've had the child that said, I want to be an entrepreneur. And one of the things I love as being a homeschooling mom is the fact that we give our children the opportunity to think big, to dream big, and we don't quite cancel out what it is they say that they want, as long as they're willing to do the work. So when we encountered this for ourselves, of course, I was like, yes, one of the 6 kids are going to do something. And then I had that internal fear of, oh boy, she has no idea of how much work is going to be involved in this. But it was my job to make sure that I went through those questions that I just mentioned in the beginning to ensure that this was a good idea for her. And she's still working at it. Here's something that I want you to also consider. Do they have the personality to be an entrepreneur, to be a leader, to be a boss? In order for them to be an entrepreneur, they have to have tenacity. You have to have that ability to bounce back, because we know it's not all good all the time. So do they have the tenacity to show up, do the work, no matter what, and keep going? Do they have the ability to think outside of the box and dream big? And are they fearless? Now, this doesn't mean that, oh, they're never afraid of anything, but you have to walk in a place of being fearless, understanding there is some unknown to this journey, but you're willing to do it and deal with whatever comes at you as it comes, not worrying about what could happen, but instead taking action and doing the things that are necessary. Do they really have a strong desire for more out of life? This is a big one, because sometimes we may have a dream or a vision for a business, but you have to have such a strong desire to do more in your life that this thing that you're working on, this project, this business, is going to help you to get to that place. So do they have that ability? That's one personality trait that I think is very important, and I don't think we speak about it enough. So there's a lot that you have to consider. If you have a young one that has said, I want to be an entrepreneur, make sure you're asking appropriate questions. Make sure you understand where your place is in the journey. And if you need help, do me a favor. Go and reach for that help. It is essential. And the biggest thing is, don't kill the dream of the people that are coming next. We have a new generation of entrepreneurs, and we need to help them to march in order and get exactly what they want. I absolutely love to help my clients to live out the dream that they desire. And one of the ways that we do that is really focusing around freedom. If you haven't learned yet, you know that's one of my favorite words. So I have a special gift for you. If you look down below, you will see a link for my freedom guide for family-centered women entrepreneurs. Grab my free guide in the link below and see what it really takes to experience more freedom in your business and in your life.